You know what I mean? You're like, yeah. It's like, I mean, yeah, sure, we call it braggadocio, but it's braggadocio, you know? And it's absolutely got its roots. So, yeah, like, at least they give you a generous clock, right? These missions.
Yeah,
because it's the whole map now. So we go from literally the beginning of the game through the shortcut path, and you have to explore. Now you see the full connection, right? The helicopters are out doing their thing. You branch left over here, and you get to the part where Tab teaches you how to go up, right?
Yes.
And you get to then you get to the underpass, and it's all the same area. It's all that same fucking Shibuya zone, you know? We're out of paint, unfortunately.
Oh no. I was like, why'd you stop? Oh, we're out of paint.
It's okay. But like, you realize this is where the game opens up. And yeah, listen, literally, just Molotov cocktails and suicide dives. My years on this planet are forfeit to kill you for a little bit of art.
What a rough world.
Yeah.
So where are we gonna go now?
There's only a bit left. We're still okay.
Yeah, maybe we can go out back again.
We just gotta get back to where we were.
Yeah.
So like there's one right here, obviously, and then there's one back at the little underpass area.
The bicycle.
But then there's the whole, the third section on the hills as well, like the San Francisco looking hills that, you know, suddenly kick in. Like you're like, oh, we're going from, I guess, Shibuya to San Francisco, but oh fuck.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, those areas are all connected as well, right? So, what's going on here? You get to skate all the way through, and like, yeah, this is the open world feeling, you know. So I'm not gonna do them, but like after you clear these missions, you start to see the jet missions show up on the map.
Yeah, like jet challenges.
Not jet engine. Yes, like jet. It's words like like jet race, jet graffiti, and whatnot. And those are optional. And what those are like just big completionist missions, right? So those are straight up like, yeah. If you check the map, if there's not in this area, so that map is only going to show you the zone you're in.
Oh wow!
So you
travel.
Kind of gotta travel, exactly. The jet missions are basically the full map and every tag point, and then you have a goal, you know, and they're quite difficult. And again, require maximum memorization of the map, of the graffiti locations, of everything. Yeah, but it's a little bit of replay value for you besides trying to get the highest jet rating. So, you know, despite a little bit of jank issues and stuff like with control and a few other aspects to the game, hitch the ride on that car. Nope, don't exit. One thing that they do really well is, as you say, open world is not in a full... It's not fully embraced in the same way at this point. It's really early. So they introduce it to you slowly and they give you clear goals, right? Because I believe this game originally had a very loose like plan where there was no real tagging goals. It was kind of just like skate around and do what you want, you know? Where is it? Yeah, there it is. It's on. Okay, we got to get past it and head left. This game had very clear goals that were like telling you what to do in a situation where you wouldn't know how to sandbox, you know? Sandbox mentality not being something that anyone's explained up to this point. I think...
Oh boy.
It's a corner. Okay, there we go. There's collision boxes in places. Don't worry about it. We're now in San Francisco, Japan.
And you wouldn't see this.
And there's life here, so we're okay. Yeah, so like the fact that it opens up at that point means like you can replay to get jet ratings to get those characters, or you can replay to do these extra challenge missions. You know, there's quite a few different things you can come back in to try to perfect. Unfortunately, I feel as if the limitations on jank make it so that you don't really want to a lot of the time.
Oh boy.
But I really am happy that they... Okay, I'm getting a little bit close.
Get off.
There's life right there. There's life right there. considering the issues, fuck. We're okay. Considering the issues, I'm surprised this got re-released because, like, I knew it was like a cult favorite, but I didn't think it had enough sway for them to really come back and do it, you know? But they haven't done Future. So maybe that's a sign, you know, that it's like, we did this one, we wanted to see, and if this does well, we'll do Future. But they have not done Future. Also, these guys run really fucking fast.
Yeah, you're on skates going downhill.
Yes,
like,
and he's keeping up. Like, look at that shit, man. Come on. Come the fuck on, dude.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think there were rumors that like there was a company that submitted Jet Set Radio 3 prototype or something. That was a video.
Okay. It's not rumors. You can go see it actually.
Oh, it's now.
Yes. So if you on Google, motherfucker, why you all up in my grill? You have to wait for them to get tired or run out of bullets. This is where we're at.
I'm tired.
There's a video and there's artwork up for Jet Set Radio Evo.
Oh wow.
It was called Jet Set Radio Evolution, right? And the logo was sick because it was so totally the same style as the original, but like obviously different, evolved. And Jet Set Radio Evo was like, yeah, it was a pitch for like a new, you know, a third entry in the series. And I heard that they managed to get it as far as like Sega did see it.
Yeah.
They submitted it and Sega did see it, but they didn't accept the proposal.
Oh man.
You know? And I think some of it had to do with like one, the franchise not being one they wanted that they care about right now, or two, the studio not having enough experience, or something along those lines, because it was a pretty new team. Okay. You know? It was just some real enthusiastic fans kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad.
But we got games like Hover, right? Yeah. Hover is a game that's out there that is kind of like spiritual Jet Radio successor. And I want to say there's like one or two others as well that like kind of came and have the aesthetic. I absolutely want to say that Lethal League and Lethal League Blaze are 100% carrying the Jet Set Radio aesthetic torch.
I haven't heard of those.
They're really good games where they're basically like playing like what's the fuck squash? It's hyper squash.
What?
Where you hit the ball and then it goes at like sonic defying, like black hole speeds, right? Portals to nether realms open up as the fucking as time is stopped when you hit the ball. It goes crazy, but it has very urban designs, very like Jet Set Radio style character designs.
Yeah.
And of course, Hideki fucking Naganuma
He's in there
on
too.
the music.
Yes.
Right?
That's where I heard that name.
Yes.
Okay.
Same thing for Hover.
Yeah, Hover.
Right? Revolt of Gamers, Hideki fucking Naganuma, because everyone goes
Skank Funk.
Because Skank Funk is like, I want Jet Set Radio to exist just as much as you guys do. I love it. And it sucks that it died. So he's doing every Jet Set Radio-like thing.
Oh shit, another letter.
How should I know, fool? It turns out the golden rhinos are a secret.
Check that fro though.
So he told him to burn his house down. Now what?
Professor K is not a real great advice source. Just listen to his music, not his words.
It's like Nathan Fielder kind of tips right now.
There's some musicians, you gotta just listen to the music, not the words. DJ Khaled, another one. Just play the fucking track, dude. We get it. You're a good father. You're a good father. We get it.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
He made it. He made it. You know?
You're smart. You're loyal.
I like that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Piranha, I appreciate you. Buy yourself a house. Buy your mama a house. So
I like the style.
Okay, so when we see the girl Piranha after Cube,
nice,
you see what I'm saying about Mew? It's like, yeah, Mew, you're all right, but can we just Dave Chappelle you out of the way for a second? Palm on the face.
Out of the...
Look at her! Right? What a fucking cutie! What a cutie!
And the hair. I like that hair.
Oh my god.
Even in real life, like
yo,
the people that have like the curly.
Rude gal. Rude gal. Wife it. Wife it. So cute. I love it.
Can you do it clean?
It'll be okay. You don't have to do it clean. You can just kind of flop and blop.
Flippity blop blop. Falling down the house pipe.
Yeah, you still get it's forgiving as long as you get the spots. Look at that.
Skills.
With the boombox nerfs, right? With one hand fucking busy. But yes, once you see the likes of Piranha, Cube, and fucking Gum, what chance does Mew have? The answer is very little.
Yeah, she pales in comparison.
Do you want to hang out with Yo-Yo, or you want to hang out with Piranha? That's the good shit, man. What a good design. Yeah, I love her. She's great.
Oh, nice.
And this is one of those Persona situations, right? Where if you can pick your best waifu or whatever, you can have feelings about that. And you know what? That's A-okay. That's a good one too. Who's your pick? All right. That's fine.
Yep.
Ain't nobody got no complaints about your choices. They're all viable. Except Yukiko. And Yukari. Then you can get the fuck out. But besides that, okay, I want to get back to my shit. I kind of want to get back to my shit. I worked really hard on them. It took a long time.
Mark your territory.
Right? I had to.
Sanitary way.
You see that bad circle? I had to learn how to use the erasing tool to erase in a bad circle. It was a struggle. We had to cut time out to not show how much time was wasted, so don't worry. But what's cool...
2 days, motherfucker. Just kidding.
Yo, there's lore about me doing coloring in the lines already on fucking older videos where there's games that ask you to color in. I don't mind the details. And look at her dancing. Look at her dancing. Look.
Oh,
look at that. Get it. Get it.
Hey.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
But you mentioned that you used to like drawing before, right?
I went to art school.
Yeah, and did you like do a lot of like graffitis or tags? Or...
I didn't do graffiti. No.
I'm surprised.
I had a cool friend, and his name was Peru, and he was awesome.
Peru,
because he, you know,
he was from Peru.
Yeah, and he fucking dude, Peru's from Peru. He was so cool.
It sounds cool, but it doesn't sound cool at the same time. What's my name? Hernando. Fuck it, you're Peru.
No. He was like he was a very, very chill. He could have been a GG.
Okay, nice.
He could have been a GG, right? He was a nice ragamuffin. Hanging out
to Peru.
Yeah, Peru was fucking cool.
Hernando.
And we would just everyone had their different styles. In art school, I was kind of like the 3D guy.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was putting a lot of my stat points into 3D, and he was putting it all into graffiti.
Nice.
Right? And so like him and his brother, they would skateboard and they would fucking like tag everywhere.
Wow, living the life.
Yeah, and the coolest thing was like when they would break their decks, right? They would break their decks, they would use the broken decks as canvases to then do more tagging and to do like art. You know,
to stick it on your wall.
Yeah. So like, I definitely
respect that.
I definitely like became friends with like some of the Montreal graffiti scene through that crew, but it was not me. And
like most of them are doing office jobs or something.
Well, dude, I mean, fuck, man. There's a place anyone from Montreal would know called Farron 5 Roses, right? And it's a big abandoned flower factory in Old Montreal. And you can see one of the giant water towers right next to it with HYH, with high, and with sake written on it, right? So one side, HYH, the other side, SAKE. right? High and Sake are fucking just two of the graffiti gods locally because they scaled that motherfucker and actually did it, right? And you know that you cannot do that unless you have straps and rappels holding you in place to drop down because there's no secure footing, you know? And it's huge, humongous thing. So down here, for example, the map connects, right?
Okay.
So you go down into the fucking subway system and you get your Japanese little subway. Oh, no entry. Don't get killed.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That's the exit. No! You go the other way.
We're not done yet.
And then you literally can connect from one subway station to another in downtown.
Wow, that's really sick.
But yeah.
But they're underground.
Those names appear in a lot of places around town in Montreal. But like, the two prime spots are next to the fucking old flower factory, man. It's impressive as shit. Also, downtown, there's a really awesome building. Oh, I meant to do that.
Skills.
For styling. Yeah. You love it. Piranha's the best.
So cool.
There's a building downtown that has a big piece with Gen on it, right? From Street Fighter Alpha. It has a portrait of Gen up on top of a building. Yeah, downtown. It's really slick. And we actually have the Graffiti Festival here in Montreal as well. The Mural Festival, actually.
Yes, around spring, they open some walls for creations.
And they keep a lot of them up.
Like on Saint Laurent, you can find
on Saint Laurent Street, exactly.
Downtown.
So here's the fucking big dudes now. These are the heavies. And they just do straight up roundhouse kicks. And they throw cars.
Fucking, they're over ream.
It's a little bit much. But they take so long to chase away from the spots they're guarding that you're easier to just like slip behind them or just take the hit, I find. Because it gets kind of annoying. But yeah, man, we live in a good city for graffiti. For sure. So yeah, again, like these maps, you know, like quite demanding. No. Quite demanding, but you get to see how that front area where the train station was that I was racing yo-yo in, right? It connects to here where you were spraying the poison jam, or the noise tanks rather, which connects through that subway station, you know, and then it loops all the way back over to the smaller street where I was getting all those health tanks, which connects to the back road where you fucking do the where you burst through the walls, and it's like 4 or 5 different interconnected areas managed to load. And like, you want to talk about the Times Square not being able to be processed by a PlayStation? This open level
that
would have been too much.
Forget about it.
For sure.
Well, the Dreamcast was really powerful.
$99.99.
Yes.
Never forget. Dreamcast is one of my systems, man. Like, that's the thing I always went back to buying. I know there's some life over there, so it's okay. It's not a big problem. So yeah, sneaking behind this guy is probably just the best way to go about it. Look at that. Didn't even know. But they always chase you down, so there's that. There's always that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hut.
The Dreamcast, one of those systems I always would buy, and it would die. We can just do a quick circle, by the way. We're good.
Oh, that was
he's pretty stupid. Every time it would die, I would go and buy it again, and buy it again, and buy it again. Because fuck you if I can't play Third Strike. And, you know, Matt and Pat and those guys would make fun of me over and over for it, but I'm like, I don't give 2 shits. I am buying as many Dreamcasts as I need. I always need access to Third Strike and Project Justice and every other Naomi fighting game and every other arcade game and Soul Calibur 1 and all those games that never got ported anywhere else until way later, you know? I mean, to this day, fucking Project Justice still doesn't exist anywhere else, you know? Rival Schools never came
I'm sad
back.
that they never did anything again with Rival School.
Okay, so we workshopped an idea one day on the podcast, and we called it Justice University. Reggie, tell me you wouldn't put money fucking down right now.
Yeah.
For Justice U.
Yeah. Easy.
Right?
Like pre-order live. Like just load up my credit card. Just do it.
Oh man, I wish, dude. I wish. Oh, is he? You coming? You going? You going? He's going. He's coming.
Oh boy.
Especially since in Japan it was Justice Gakuen, you know, like Justice High.
Yeah.
Justice U, man.
Justice Daigaku. Let's go.
Everyone a little bit older, right? On a campus, it would be fucking the shit. But it would also ditch the problem is it would, like, there's a specific setting that Japan loves that is high school. And it's as much as we love the idea of going to college, right? Like, Japan really wants to stay in high school. A lot of their shows, I can't bait them away. Look, I can't fucking bait them away.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah.
Look at Piranha. Look at Piranha. Follow the cutie.
Follow the booty.
Follow the cutie. There we go. She got a star. She's got a fucking star on it. Anyway, Japan loves the high school setting and always returns to it with every anime, manga, doujinshi, everything.
Always
so
starts in the first year of high school.
You know, so like one has to believe that there's probably going to be a pushback if we were to be like, yo, let's go to university, and they're like, that's not high school. There's no cicadas making like Natsukashi memories out the window for lunchtime.
Way too close to real life.
You know, I need to be able to look outside in high school at that young age of 16
and make these memories that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life.
Cherry blossom memories.
Yes.
You know, the sounds of the cicada bugs. Yeah, there might be some pushback if.
So what's missing?
But I think the concept would be cool enough because we've done high school twice, right? We gotta. Not this area is clear, so it's okay. But 7 left still. If you want to think about, you know, the original rival schools as like middle school, and then Project Justice as high school, then where the fuck else do we have to go?
You can flunk.
Justice Dropouts.
Yo! I'm buying that too. I'm buying that too. I don't care.
Now that you're feeling real tipsy. Justice Dropouts. No. Okay. They give you enough time.
Yeah. That's it.
I mean, if anything, there should just be like the Dropout gang, because remember, there's a bunch of different schools, right?
Yeah.
You know, so you'd have like the Upright American School with Tiffany and Roy and Bowman. So like you could have like the Dropout School for sure. I mean, here in Montreal, we called it Options.